All right. Welcome back to Eyes Open Media. We're going to talk about Eobot and the faucets update on this channel. I'll give you guys a weekly update on the main channel. I'll also do a weekly update as well. Some of you guys are asking about the 24-hour rental, and also you're saying that you're not seeing any improvement in the rental. Yeah, I get that as well. On the main channel video I forgot to tell you guys that it all dictates on the price as well. Because the price was a lot lower when I was doing the 24-hour rental. Then it was 0.00242. It's at 2.7 right now. So Dogecoin is rising, as you guys know, because I did the video on Currency 365 of Dogecoin rising. But it could also come right back down to 240, or it could continue to rise. So if it continues to rise, then of course you're going to see less Dogecoin because the price is increasing, right? So it also depends on the price as well. So you got to put that. Forgot to say that the price also tells you if the coin is if you're gonna make more coins or not. Because if the price rises, you're gonna make less Dogecoin because the value is rising, right? So the value is rising. So you'll basically have more dollars, but you'll have less coins, right? So it's not you're not being hurt. It's just that your coins are less, so you're thinking you're earning less. But just look at the dollar value. Like on Sunday, right, when I brought in when I had all those faucets, deposited into here, and I bought all that Dogecoin, and I was and I had like 9,000 what is it called, GHS. You know what I mean? Then the next day I didn't have 9,000. I had 8,000 or 6,000, right? And I'm like, what's going on? And that's because Dogecoin was rising. So the price for the price for 24-hour rental is now higher, right? Because Dogecoin is rising, or whatever the case. And also the cloud mining was rising, because cloud mining was like at 27, 28, and now it's at 31 cents. So the cloud mine also is rising, right? So these things go up and down, they rise. So that's the problem, okay? But the thing is that you're not, just because you're getting less coins doesn't mean you're not getting the same more value in dollars, okay? So you got to look at it on the dollar side and not really the coin side. You're looking at the dollar side, because you can pump out 100,000 Dogecoin, and it could be $5 if the price just crumbles, right? So that wouldn't mean much. So when you're looking at this, look at the value of the dollar for the day, right? Now, another way to do it is to not, when you're using these faucets that we're going to look at as well, and you guys already know they're in the description section, so join the faucets and earn free coins, right? So you use the faucets and you dump the faucets into Dogecoin from your Bitcoins or your Litecoin faucets into this, then that manipulates the price as well, right? So that price for that day, is manipulated because you're dumping your faucets into the Dogecoin. Okay, so but if you don't do any of that and you just use your faucets to pump your GHS, as you can see, I got 37 GHS 4.0 without my 24-hour mining, right? So I'm able to, I'm at 37 without the 24-hour faucet. Now, 24-hour, now I could be and here's the problem here's the thing about the 24-hour faucet. You buy the 24-hour faucets, then 24-hour goes, you'll get your Dogecoin, then you buy the 24-hour faucet again, you get the Dogecoin, you buy 24-hour faucet again, and you keep growing your Dogecoins that way, right? And you got to look at the dollar value and not the actual Dogecoins, because the Dogecoins are going to fluctuate up and down, okay? Because the prices are going up and down as well, okay? So yeah. And that also hurts a lot of us as well, because when the price goes up, you're not getting as much of that power as you need. So we actually need the price to stay the same. If the price stays the same and you're doing it, it's a lot better. But when the price jumps like it did, like, you know what I mean, like it's doing up and down, then it's hurting us on the 24 hours. So some of you guys, it might be better to just take your faucets and just buy the just buy the 5 year rentals, right, and just continue to bring that 5 year rental all the way up, right, and then I'm trying to think, and then let me actually see, and then also do your 24-hour rental with the Dogecoin. So when you get your faucets in, you buy the $5, 5 year rental, so you can continue to keep bringing up your cloud mining power, and then with the Dogecoin, you use it on the 24 hours. So some of you guys, it might work better that way. So that way you keep increasing because every day, instead of, increasing every day, because you're increasing your cloud mining. Okay. Let me actually see here. Now, Jamie said he did something. He cracked the code. He did something, and now I just saw his channel, and he had like 40,000 Dogecoins. He went from nothing to like 40,000 Dogecoin. He cracked the code. He's charging everybody to know that information. So, it is what it is. So we don't know that information. Whatever he did, I could sit back here and I can look at it to try to crack the code as well. Yeah, so he cracked the code on it. He's charging $200 for one-on-one consultation for people to he can go step by step with people to do this. But yeah, so that's all. That's if you want to do that, you got to send him a message. I will probably study this all week and see if I can do crack the code and see what he did. But yeah, so anyways, let's get to this thing here, and it's kind of interesting because it says I have some Bitcoin here, 1,336, but it's not showing up, so that's kind of weird. It hasn't been showing up for a while. Maybe it's a system error that needs to be corrected. Okay, so let me actually go here to my 4-year plan. Now that's at 37. Okay. And let me see what happens if I do 24-hour. Let me see what happens if I do 24-hour cloud. Let me see what happens if I do. I've never done it. Wait a minute. Let me see what happens if I leave the Dogecoin there and let it continue to mine, but I exchange my GHS. Look at that. Never thought about that. Now, wait a minute here. Let's go. Maybe I just cracked the code as well for you guys and myself. Let me go back. And let me look at Dogecoin. 24-hour rental is 7,000. That's less than the GHS. So 1,900 and let's say 2,000 Dogecoins is right now 24-hour rental. Make sure it's 24 hours. 24-hour rental is 7,080. Okay, so that would be a little bit higher than what I did before. Okay, that would be a little bit higher than what I did before. Because I did 6. Let me go to my history. I'll show you guys. My last GHS was I bought it for, what was the GHS? 24-hour GHS was 6,838. Okay, 6,838, and this one is telling me that these coins are going to be. Let me see here. Go to exchange. Okay. And you go to Dogecoin. And these coins are going to be 16 for the 5-year rental, which It's pretty good, but you know, it's still real bad. You know what I mean? And the 24-hour rental, these coins are gonna give me 7,000. So I'm gonna be up 200, basically 200 bucks. I mean 200 points. It's not much, right? Difference than last, but it's still an increase, but it's not much, right? And so yeah. But if I go here and I keep the Dogecoin in there, and I go to GHS for a year rental, and I convert the 4-year rental into the 24-hour rental, I get 15,405 24-hour rental. Now, I don't even know if that's even possible to, let me see if I can, should I do that and take that? Now, how does that work? Because that's a rental. Well, it'll be on the, now, will that, here's the thing about that is I can rent the let me see. I can rent the I'm trying to do this on the fly here because I got 37 here. It'll be 15,000. Be 15,400. Okay. But see, I'm giving up this 37 for this 15,000. But you put 15,000 here, you're gonna get a rack of Dodge coins, right? Once that's over, I'll have 0 here. That's the problem. I will have 0 here, and let me see how much 15,000. You gotta play around with this because if I give up the 37 Dogecoin, I mean the 37 GHS here, I'm gonna have 15,415 just for 24 hours, right? So I gotta make sure that, let me go here to cloud mining to see how much that really is. 15,000. Let's go to 15,000 and 15,000. That's 4,650 bucks to get 15,000 GHS. Okay. So, but how much Dogecoin will that be? Will I earn from that? Let's see. Dogecoin. 15,000, and you're getting 3,000. You're getting 3,556 Dogecoin. That's not a lot. I'm thinking, you're thinking, 15,000, I'll get like 10,000 Dodge coins. So I wouldn't get that much. I'm trying to think this through. So if I get, how much was that? That was 3,000. So as you can see here, 2,000 Dogecoin right now, and it's $5. So if I get 3,000 Dogecoin, it would be, 5,000, and then this would be what though? This would be over $10, right? It would be over $10. So wait a minute here. So if that's over $10, let's see how much 37. Let's see how much 37 is. Let me see here. 37 GHS is how much money? $11. So it wouldn't be a big difference. It would not be a big difference because $11 gives you 37 GHS. I would make like somewhere around 11, 12, $13, right? And then if I, and that's from already having the Dogecoins here already. So I didn't crack the code. I thought I had it there. So I'm gonna continue to figure out what Jamie did. Jamie, I'm gonna try to figure out what you did, bro. Um, I'm not sure if he even gonna see this video because it's not. Maybe I'll actually probably post it on I'll probably post it on the Facebook. But okay, so 15 minutes trying to figure out what Jamie did to get that huge amount. Anyways, I don't know if I can look at it here. Maybe I'll stumble upon. Sometimes when you look at things, you're not gonna notice it until you stumble upon it. And so I'm pretty sure that's exactly what he did. He stumbled upon that way to crack the code, and yeah. So, anyways, I haven't done it. So let me get back into reality, and I'm going to. Now I could exchange this for a 5-year rental, which will bring me up to like what? That's a 252. It'll bring me up to 52, but then I lose all my Dogecoin. 52 is not going to pump me a lot of Doge. Not going to pump a lot of Dogecoin. So let's go here. So like I said, you guys could do the you guys could just start, continue to exchange your Dogecoins for 24-hour rental, and then when you get the faucets, you'll use the faucets to actually buy the 5-year plans. Okay, it's a slow process. We know it, but wait till you see at the end of the year what it looks like. Right at the end of the year, you could be, it could be a lot. It could look a lot better, right? By the end of the year, as you continue to build your GHS. Let me see here. So let me go here. And okay, so it's 7,148. So it's a little bit higher right now because we can get to why. Because Dogecoin fell a little bit while it went from 70 to 67. So that's the problem. Is your GHS is going off the pricing, right? And that's what it should do. Is we're mining, right? But for those that are having problems saying why is my thing not going higher or lower, it's because it's going off of the prices. Okay, so when the prices go down, it goes down. When the prices go up, it goes up. Okay, so let me buy my GHS here for the next 24 hours. Okay, it says exchange blah 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 Dogecoins for 7,077. So even while I was talking, it went down almost 40 points. Okay, so I missed out on 7-1. Okay, so now as you can see here, there's the 7,101. But it seems like we're going in circles, right? It doesn't seem like we're actually making progress any longer. So it is kind of weird. It seems like we're not making progress, and that's because the value is going higher and higher of Dogecoin. So it seems like we're not making any progress, from where we started. I'm gonna look into this and see. Might even check out some other people's videos and strategies as well to see what they say. Because I know a lot of you guys are saying, look, man, I'm stuck. I'm not making any progress. I'm doing it 24 hours and I'm not really making, and that's because the price is going up for Dogecoin. If the price stayed the same for Dogecoin, which was like 0.002 232 or something like that, 242, you would see a lot of progress. But because the prices jumped up so much, it's you think you're not seeing any progress. So what we were at last time, we were at $5. So let's see what this one does for me within the next 48 hours. As you can see here, it says I'm only going to make 4 or 5. Okay, so and if the price drops, then we're going to make even less, right? And so, kind of interesting there, right? Yeah, so let's see what tomorrow brings. If the price goes up, if the price continues to rise up, then we'll make more money, right? We'll make like $6, $7 or something like that. But if the price drops, we're going to make less money. And yeah, so that was something we didn't factor in. And so because we didn't factor that in, it's yeah, it puts a little damper to our progress. So what we might want to do is when we get the faucets in, and I'm going to show you guys all the faucets. You might want to just send them over to cloud mining so you can build up that cloud mining. Because the one thing about the cloud mining is once you buy it, it's there. You know, it's 5 years. Okay, so that's the good thing. Is like once you keep accumulating your cloud mining, it's there forever. Or not forever, but for 5 years. Okay, and if you keep buying every week or every other day or every day, let's say you put $1 into it every day, or you know from your free faucets or from your own wallet, right? You're putting $1 in every day. You're building that up, and and it's for 5 years that you can reap the rewards on that. So just an FYI on that. Okay, so let that go, and let me go here and show you guys the free ways to earn. Okay, so here's BTC Clicks. You guys already know about this one. Most of you guys, some of you guys are really new on this channel, so you might not know. BTC Clicks, all you do is come in here, sign up, and then you'll surf your ads. You don't have to sign up to any of these programs. Just surf your ads. Surf the ads by clicking on the ad, and the timer will begin. It even tells you how much the time is for the ad. Okay, so here's one down here free for me. I click on it, and it'll load up. And let me see. Okay, this one says it can't. That's because the internet went out. Okay, so you'll click on it, and you'll let it load. I usually click the X button so the timer can go a lot faster. So there you go. So then the timer begins. And once the timer is done, you click on it. Okay. You'll put in the captcha code, and there is your earnings. Okay, 22 satoshis. There you go. Congratulations on that. All right. So then there it is. It's done. Usually around 8 p.m. EST time, Eastern Standard Time. It's they give you a fresh new one, okay, and then you got 30 or 40 to 50 new ones to click. Most people come around that time, to click their ads. Okay, so guys can sign up for that. Send the links in the description for BTC Clicks, and then also Moon Bitcoin is another one. You earn Bitcoin, as you can see here. Let me refresh it here and see how much I have now. I got 38, so you can see I jumped 1,000, almost 1,000 bitcoins there. Okay, I mean 1,000 satoshis. If I had 1,000 bitcoins, I wouldn't be talking to you guys about this. Okay, so as you can see, every hour it gives you some satoshis. So Moon Bitcoin, links in the description for that. This pays out every Friday. I mean every Sunday. BTC Clicks pays out every time when you reach 0.001, you can do a withdrawal to any of your wallets at any time. So you can withdraw 10 times a day or whatever. I mean, all depends, because if the withdrawal is being held up, then you got to wait, right? So if it's already pending withdrawal, then you have to wait for that to be over. So as you can see, I can withdraw right now and then send it to Eobot or send it somewhere else, send it to Coinbase or whatever. Okay. How many people I have in here? I got 473. So I'm building this up. I'm trying to get out. My goal is 1,500, and I'm going to start ramping it up. I want 1,500 by the end of this month. How about that? So I'm going to I'm doing promotions on Facebook groups for this. So, I'm going to see if I can get to that 1,500 mark by the end of the month. How about that? That would be awesome, wouldn't it? So let me get that. It's a pop-up ad. And here's, okay, so Moon Bitcoin we talked about. Now this is bonus Bitcoin. Links in description for that. There's a lot of these pop-up ads, and that's how they make their money, so they can give us free coins. So you just got to bear with it. A lot of these things, this is fit every 15 minutes. You can do it on your phone, or you can do it online. Every 15 minutes you can earn Bitcoin by clicking the captchas, or you can come here and just listen to the words. Okay, you can hear it play. Let's see here if it actually plays for us. Well, we have it turned off. That's why. Hold on. I have it muted. So let's do it. So 4,
9,
9,
4,
4,
6,
6,
4.
4. Okay. And there you go. So if you hate the captchas, you can do that one as well. Okay. So all these the one thing I don't like is all of the and what happens is sometimes it kicks you right out of it, right? And you can't even get your claim because of the captures, and you have to do it over again. So I hate that.
4,
I don't even.
2, 4.
And so there it goes. Okay, so sometimes maybe once a day it makes you do it twice because of all the ads that come up. So it's kind of annoying, but it's only like once a day that happens. The other times it allows you to click it right away. So bonus Bitcoin, as you can see, I have 44,800 satoshis here. And once you hit 10,000 satoshis, you can do a withdrawal to Eobot or whatever you want to do too. Okay, and then one of the ones that a lot of people like is this free Bitcoin one. Okay, and you can just roll it every. Sometimes they don't even let me have to. I don't have to even post a Satoshi. I mean the captcha in there sometimes. So that's pretty cool. And also one good thing about this one is that they're doing this. They have this free bonus. So it's now 154 right now. So I don't know how long this bonus is going to be for, but you guys need to come in here and roll every hour because you're earning 154 satoshis every hour now. It used to be 74, 78, 80. Now it's 150. I'm not sure how long it's going to be for, but hey, you might well take advantage of that, okay, for free Dogecoin. Links in the description for that. And then you have Moon Dogecoin as well. Same thing as Moon Bitcoin, okay, and also Moon Litecoin, okay, and that's the next one here. Same thing, okay, same thing here. Links are all in the description for all these free faucets, and you guys can just come in here once a day. These Moon ones are only once a day. You can come in here. You can claim every 5 minutes. I mean 5 minutes, but you can come in here once a day because it runs on its own. The coins are adding on their own, so you don't have to really do anything like the other ones, right? The other ones you have to actually roll, like this one right here, free Dogecoin. You have to put in the capture code and roll. The Moon Dogecoin, Moon Litecoin, Moon Bitcoin, all you have to do is go in there once a day, claim, and it earns you Bitcoin without you even having to go in there. Okay, so there you go. I earned 0.28 Dogecoins. Okay, so this one is every Sunday. This one is Sunday for automatic withdrawals if you meet the certain amount, which is this one. A certain amount is 100 Dogecoins, and the withdrawals. You can withdraw it at any time you want, but there is if you want an automatic with no fees, it's Sunday. This one is 500. I think it's 500,000 light satoshis, and it withdraws on Sundays automatically. This one here is 100 Dogecoins, and it withdraws on Sunday automatically. This one you can withdraw anytime you want once you get to 0.003. 0.003, which is 30,000 Bitcoins. Once you get to 30,000 Bitcoins, you can withdraw this one anytime, or you can let it draw automatically on Sunday for no fee. This one right here, bonus Bitcoin, you can withdraw, like I said, at 10,000 Satoshis, and I think that's a fee. Anything over 50,000 Satoshis, there's no fee. Okay, let's see here. And then Moon Bitcoin every Sunday, and you have to have at least 25,000 Satoshis. And of course, this one, BTC clicks, once you hit 0.001 Bitcoins, you can withdraw. And for those that don't know, you can come down here and change it to Bitcoin, because some of you guys are sitting in MBTC or you're sitting in bytes. You can change it down here to Bitcoin, okay? BTC, okay? So there you go. All right, and that's it. And then you can fund it all in Eobot. And Eobot kicked me out because I was taking too long. Anyways, you can fund it in Eobot, or you can, of course, you can fund it in send it to Coinbase or Poloniex or Bittrex or whatever the case may be. Okay, so that's it for me, and I'll talk to you guys on the next video next week update. Peace out. Bye.